Houston, Texas. If you alive and you feeling good today, I'm just gonna make some motherfucking noise. Yeah, bring it down. Come bring it down real quick. Because half of you made noise. You guys, y'all did great. Y'all were getting seated. So yeah, y'all did good. Back there, y'all did great. In this middle, on this side, I don't know. I don't know if y'all did so good. We gonna do that again, all right? I said y'all did great. In the middle, you in the front, all right? So we're gonna do that again real quick. And y'all gonna add into this mix. Texas. If you're alive and you feeling good today, I'm gonna make some motherfucking noise. I see you. My name is Zach Blunt. I will be your host for tonight. This is Right About Now Poetry. Make some noise if you love poetry. Okay. If this is your first time to Right About Now, let me see your hands. Show of hands. Wow, okay, there's a lot of you. If you've been here before, make some noise. For you people who had their hands up, you gonna think, oh, I'm gonna forget on tonight, all right? That's what we do here, okay? This ain't some boring thing where we just sit here quietly, okay? We get enthusiastic about poetry, all right? My name is Zach Blunt. We have a feature tonight. Mr. L.J. Hamilton himself. Make some noise for L.J. He's gonna be closing out the night for us. And so LJ is like my teammate and one of the best poets in the country. We won nationals together. So y'all have a real treat at the end of the show. But before we get to that, we have an open mic to address. Okay. So a lot of poets on this mic. I'm gonna go over a few rules. Okay. My main rule is respect the mic. Okay. So can everyone say respect the mic? What might that mean? Okay, it means a few things. One way you can respect the mic is you can sit there quietly and not say shit. That's one way. I don't love that way, but you're welcome to do it. There's a few other ways you can do it too. Okay, you can snap. Everybody snap. Yeah, that sounds good. You can clap. Everybody clap for me. So there's two types of clap. There's polite clapping like that, and you could do that while the poet's on the mic. And there's like after the poem clapping. Okay, what might after the poem clapping sound like? You still have to accompany that after the poem clapping with hoops and hollers. You can do that while the poet is on the mic as well. You can give them audible feedback. You can say that part. Go in, poet. Rewind. So for you new folks, if someone yells rewind, the poet can go back a couple lines because you like it so much. So you tell them to rewind. If you ask me to rewind, I'm not going back. But that's just me. Another poet might do that for you, okay? So don't be afraid. Give feedback to the poets. We are artists. We're sensitive about our shit. We also have big egos. And we like you to contribute to that. Okay. So gas us the fuck up. I promise you, when you do that, it's gonna be a better show for everybody. Word. Love it. What else are we missing? Poets. Poets. I got some rules for y'all. Okay. First of all, there's the yellow button on this mic stand. When you press the yellow button, it goes up and down. Okay. So poets, don't break my mic. Don't break my mic stand. This is expensive shit that we don't want to have to replace. So press the button. Also, poets, when you stand up close to the microphone, I'm not. I know I shout, but right now I'm not shouting. I'm talking like a normal person. Okay, and this is what it sounds like. When I step back, this is what it sounds like. So poets, stand up on the mic. Please stand on the mic, and everyone is going to hear you because we came to hear your work. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. The other thing that I want to know for everybody in this room, again, energy manifests itself in several different ways. Clapping, snapping, hooping, hollering, all that shit. We can do all that shit in real time here, okay? I encourage it, in fact. Okay. What we don't want to do is have side conversations while a person's on the mic. Okay. We want to be respectful. Okay. One thing I love is love. Okay. And I love to see people shooting their shot. I love to see people falling in love. You see, they be trying to stop us from falling in love, but they can't stop us. Maybe they can stop Clay and Meg, but too soon. Too soon. Man, y'all, y'all real sensitive about that one. But listen, we love, and we want you to shoot your shot. Just do it silently or quietly. Buy her a drink. Fellas, if you're not buying her a drink, you're not doing it right. Ladies, if you can't afford a drink, you might not be doing it right. But I know you can. I know you can. Here's the thing. We gonna get into this open mic. And every time a poet gets on this mic, and every time a poet gets off this mic, I want us to show them so much love, give them so much energy. So we're gonna practice that. Okay. I'm gonna pretend like I'm doing the end of the best poem you have ever heard. And you're gonna pretend as if it is the best poem you have ever heard. Okay? And you're gonna react accordingly. All right? You're gonna practice. This is the end of the best poem you have ever heard in your entire fucking life. Yeah. That shit was impressive. That shit was impressive. If y'all ready to get this old mic started, let me hear you say, yeah. Yeah, we clapping, we building energy, we clapping, we building for the first one on the stage. Let you show the love. Give it up for Gigi. How y'all doing? I'm so sorry. I said I'm JB. You can follow me at MUJERBONIT and underscore that means 31 in the Spanish. My phone tonight is called I didn't even name the name. So here we go. Before I start, I want to toss my nuts to the front. Get another team to the front. Take a seat for me somewhere. Everybody, clap it up for Angela. Here I go. Give me. Do I look good? Look at me. Do I look good? Yes, ma'am. It's the same thing I actually noticed tonight when I walked past the TV and the game was on commercial break and I was trying to get your attention. And I said, look at me. Because I'm going to take this lunch break off underneath her nose and motherfucking master. Okay. I didn't just throw this on. This is a whole motherfucking production. Can't wait like I got a contract with God as a shot. Like your decisions. You trying to get like American? Nigga, let me call my other names. Sure. But listen, I ain't regular. I am double taking track and oops, I missed my exit. I am, what the fuck did I walk in this room for? So again, I'm gonna ask you, look at me, baby. Do I look good? Because if I don't, why were you over there staring at me like I'm reserved and you don't skip dinner for the past 3 days?
You saw this? That's crazy. It's crazy. Color.
See, I love a confident man. I need me a confident man. And he's just here for more support and I hope another people try from time to time. But when he outright, I might let him unstep listen statements. Slowly. Do not rush because good things take time. Can I get an amen? And I did not spend an hour in the mirror turning myself into temptation for you to dive into me like I'm fast food. This is fine dining. Reservation required. Dress code meeting. And he barely fucking made it.
That's crazy.
So again, I'm gonna ask, look at me, baby. Do I look good? Or do I look like you just gonna act like you're not home?
Oh.
That was just GG getting on the mic. Make some noise for the poor all the time. I think it's only right that we hear a response from the person that poem was directed to. So to do what for the next poem, let me say, yeah. When we find when you feel the energy, you find when we go make some noise for handles.
Hey, Anna, you got a.
You go sit over here, come here, come here. Yeah, no, you have to go this way, man. You have to look over there. Come in like right there. The whole world just beat. Huh?
I'm Anno.
By the way, my name is Anno. I host a show called That Way Poetry every Thursday at Taste Buds. Tap in. I want to fuck.
Rewind.
That's what I'm
Ben.
I want to fuck. Intimately touch. Sex, we ain't got to rush. This is mental seduction. First, let's have a stimulating discussion. Like, what's your favorite color? Or how you feel about your mother, your father? Tell me all your triggers, your trauma, your co-parental issues. Tell me about that trauma. I want to hear it. You can tell me what your fears is. Gigi, tell me about that business you started. Tell me how you're going back to college and chasing that scholarship. It can all be so simple. Tell me when the lights and the rent due. What time the kids need to be at school? What you cooking tonight? Spaghetti with some cornbread? Don't worry, I'll make you. You sit back and take a break. Relax yourself with some wine and have a taste. Dinner's almost done. Let me do you over to. All that grinding, hard working. You deserve a trophy and some more shit. You deserve a grown man who's not on some hoe shit. Focus and notice how your face light up when you talking about your goals and shit. Free to be you and do what you do. No narcissistic or controlling shit. I take heed, baby. Allow me to take the lead, baby. I'm not just trying to give it to your knees, baby. I know dick ain't the only thing you need, baby. But hit the lead, baby. We going slow. Let me penetrate your mind for a bit. She'll enjoy. I'm gonna make you cry in it. It's not over, number. You just tell me what you into. I'm into you. My intuition kicking in. I got vivid visuals. I'm dreaming to give to you stroke my ego as I nipple on your nipples. Fucking your mind first. My foreplay is mental. Fuck me like you mean it. Fuck me like the ring do. See, got me fiending. Damn it, who sent you? Demon tongue? Nah. Vibrate high. That pussy is God. I praise the most high. Creeping while you ride. I grip your neck tight. Legs in the sky. Sitting on your thighs. Nice and slow vibe. We on cloud nine. And right before I make you come for the fifth time, my phone red. And she be like, who is that? And I'll be like, Gigi, get up. Like, oh, that's my life coach. Don't get them banned on TikTok again. Somebody's put a poet one time. So who's worse? Ando or Clammy? Audience, if you waiting for the next one, let me say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Gabby. Gabby dog, dog.
It's my first time performing here.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't want to fall into the hands of a man who doesn't have a preference. I want to be preferred. Period. I want to know that you choose me without regret that you chose wrong. I want you to wake up next to me, blessed to be with a woman of my ancestry, thanking God that he brought your bride to me. I want to know that when you're on vacation, food and activities are all you can see, and every woman that passes by, you smile without showing all your teeth. I want to finally breathe.
Okay.
I want a man who celebrates my beautiful brown skin, not a man with a history of dating only light skinned, juice hair type women. I want to know if the man I married chose me too, so that I don't have to live with being his number two. Right. I want a man who's completely over his ex, so that you don't come steal all my work and therapies and leave a big old mess. Period. I want to be loved. Yes. Loved in a way that feels surreal. So when I pinch myself, I can say, now this is the real deal. Yeah, thank you.
Make some noise for Gigi. Was that the first time? It's the first time? You answering? Yeah. Get out from here. That was really dope, and I hope to see you again. That was really cool. Audience, if y'all wait for the next one, let you say, yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up. The type people, y'all. Hey, Mariana. Y'all miss going to Mariana one time. She's a the owner of this bar. This finance down. Now, give it up for Taki Brianna one more time.
It definitely is play. Because how are you 37 and still playing?
Right?
If not, nigga, they have to deal with talking about free touring again. It's fucking rough. But they don't have anything to say about the 8 kids that died in Shreveport. They have nothing to say about the one who was married to a man, a black woman, decided to get a divorce. 2 weeks later, she did. Could he kill himself as well? But they're not talking about that because Megan is the best punching bag. She is the end of the patriarchy. And they're not like that. All they can say is she was 304. And they have probably more body than she does in her divorce. We know that for sure because look at our STD rates. I'd be damned to say that half of these niggas won't be tested, but they want to play like plays. Surprise this motherfucker. Are y'all okay? Because I need to know what's getting sassy. If y'all made to say that and truly homophobia is on the rise, so leave me alone. I'm not gonna say why, but DL men are out there and they're giving us HIV. If you care about black women and black lives, make sure you're getting tested. to that degree because it is scary out there. We're worried about, oh, what's wrong with Megan? But I remember when she talked about having depression and anxiety in her music, that's why Black women are very uptight about her right now. You see, we know what it's like to lose a mother or a father both at the same time and a grandmother too, just to be shot and everybody blames you. I don't care if it was Kelsey or Jordy because the case actually says the state of California, not Megan at this point. See, the state of California said you're not supposed to have a gun in the car as a felon, but somehow we're in health out of the here. Black women are always a problem. I kind of forgot my handle over there. Last week I went to a balloon release for whom her name was Ashanti Allen, an 8-month pregnant Black woman here in Houston, Texas, that made mistakes. And so the same men that aren't speaking on that are the same men wanting to tell us that Megan's a hoe. Who gives a fuck there are Black women dying at the hands of patriarchy? That is what we need to be talking about. There is a Black femicide happening on a daily basis. 62,000 or 62 million views. It doesn't matter if that was 62 men, but there were so many views that we don't know how many were looking in that great academy and what they were willing to do. We don't know if it's the man right next to you. So you have to protect yourself at home if you're a wife or a girlfriend. You protect yourself if you're pregnant, but let's see how they correlate to MAGA. The hate for Black women is coming from white supremacy and the patriarchy. Think about it this way: Black women are 3 times more likely to die in labor and delivery, but they want to fight. You want to be sided with the white man so bad that you'll throw us under the bus and wonder why the male loneliness is that bad. How many names can we even say? Because there's such a laundry list of names that are being played. I could bring out my phone and pick one for you. Ashanti Allen is probably the easiest because I've seen it at firsthand. Her murder site at a park where Black kids are playing right down there. She's in a bayou, a Black baby gone. But we're so worried about who's fucking who. This doesn't happen to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is a certified 304. If you think about it. How many boyfriends has she had? But no one's even after her. Kim Kardashian got all the news. Nobody's talking about her. It's Megan, the bachelor woman. I mean, the woman who has a bachelor's degree in nursing and continue to prevail. But somehow we all see ourselves in her. I wonder, ask yourself why too.
You know, like make some noise for Black women. And you waiting for that next boy, let me say, yeah. We five, and we go and we five, and we go make some noise for Jordan Small. I want that. DJ, bring it back, bring it back. Hold up, bro. Make some noise for Jordan Small.
How y'all doing tonight? My name is Jordan Stokes. Y'all was beautiful tonight. And Zach's doing a great job. Tonight, I'm doing a poem called Imperfect Cadence. When I started writing this poem, it was February this year, and my birthday was in March. So, my birthday was coming up, trying to embrace change a little bit. And so, here's my poem. An imperfect cadence is a piece or song that sounds unfinished. I'm 22 now, and I ask myself, how do I embrace change? How do I make change my friend? For me, I don't know about anybody else, but change has never been easy. I ask myself, how do I embrace change? When I look into the mirror, I don't see myself anymore. I see someone, some old ass 23-year-old. I know y'all don't think that's old, but I ain't no child anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Some old ass 23-year-old who's still unsure. I don't recognize myself, the person that stands before me, and all of a sudden, I'm 23. I've struggled with change my entire life, and now I ask myself to evolve into a person I want to think about. My heart stops, feelings diminish, yet somehow our story feels unfinished. My heart, my chest, my heart, my chest, my heart, my chest, my heart, my chest, my heart, it hurts. I ask, how are you going to disrespect me like that? How are you going to treat me like that? The tears would cry. You and I sleep deprived, followed by the completion of sighs, the completion of hurt. My heart, my chest, my heart, my chest, my heart, my chest, my heart, my chest hurts. I was looking for you and you weren't there. And now I'm scared. I'm scared because I'm human, you know? And for me, that's an imperfect cadence. The imperfect cadence of why we don't work. The imperfect cadence of why we didn't work. And the imperfect cadence of why we were never meant to work out. Imperfect cadence. Thank you.
Make some noise for that for one time. Yeah, man, we got a lot of hard working motherfuckers and benefits. Raise your hand if you're going through a breakup right now. Raise your hand if you're happily in a relationship right now. Raise your She too happy. She too happy in that goddamn relationship. We gotta talk, bro. Raise your hand if you're happily single right now. Is there high girl summer, ladies? No. Is it fun and man summer? No. No. What summer is it? You said you don't see what happens. What'd you say? Girl summer? You're in grad school. What's your major?
Clinical nursing and research.
Medical nursing and research. Give a couple of her. And you love it? Are you a poet as well? A little bit, a little bit. Did you get on this list? One day we're gonna get you on this list. But right now we're gonna call up this next poet. So if you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah.
Yeah.
We clapping, we build energy. We clapping, we build energy. Make some noise for Nine, the poet. Give it up, give it up, give it up, for Nine.
What's up? That's how it is. Give it up for yourselves, you know what I'm saying? Give it up for Zach. Give it up for your host. And the PJ. And yourselves. Yeah. Yeah. And the powers that went before me. I ain't that good, so bear with me. It's gonna be real short. Here we go. Because the feature is ladies' night, it's beautiful, all that. Here we go. She's beautiful. Molded from God, sculpted from her mom, elegance streams through her genes with the walk of a goddess.
Yeah.
Thicker than a snicker with the mind of a scholar, she's gorgeous, intelligent. Be on your P's and Q's if you want to holler her faith. Or move mountains, one sip. Her fountain to keep you pushed for years, her potential is boundless. In control with her destiny, in touch with her fears. Heaven only knows the recipe it'll show in her kids. Self-esteem, definitely. Ego, still. Don't let it go to her head. She knows she fine. Hence the daily compliments.
An all-American girl, her beauty has been measured in other continents. In a materialistic world, she's a Sierra Mist of consciousness. Refreshing indeed. To hear her sing is a blessing, made to be respected. Feet pretty, back gorgeous, sin chilling, perfection. Rest at the center point of her face, the tip of her nose, and behind that, her beautiful smile. For the speak volumes. She beautiful. What kind of summer you trying to have, Don? If that nigga say she got the lock of a goddess, it's a bar, my nigga. Get out of the fucking bar. If y'all ready for the next one, let me say, yeah. We clap it. We go in the G. We clap it. We go in the G. Throw it up. We're notorious. D. I. D. Clap it up. Roll it. Tell me a poor child.
Hey, y'all. I go into the deal. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure something out. And couldn't find anything, so. I have no words. Well, actually, I have a lot of fucking words. I always have a lot of words. Probably too many words. And I'm pretty sure that's why nobody calls me that. I'm kidding. I always call back. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna read something I've never read before.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of music it, maybe. It's kind of new to me, actually. You know, this fucking thing with trip my phone. This is not good, no. All right, hang on, hold please. All right, I think I found it. All right, no, I did. Okay, then. This could be weird because I've never done this before, so it's either stuck or it'd be mildly all right, or it could be really crazy, or I don't know, might be fucking awesome. We'll see. All right. Shit. Okay. I know, right? No. Okay. For this fucking shit. All right. Let's get going. Yeah, y'all you don't even know what. Fine. All right. I'm the kindness dominatrix that going to find. I can find you. Blindfolded. I'll tell you where you'll go to find that trust and lust. You see, I'll do your thing if you're ready. One wish. Maybe seven. I decide the flavor. All you do, all you need to do is say yes. So that we can both get what we want. Because you know you've been a bad boy. Thank you.
Bill, have you met Ryan? Ryan, have you met him? I'm just playing. I'm messy as fuck. If you ready for the next one, let me say yeah. Okay, walk on to the next one. This guy, I don't know what he's gonna give y'all. I don't know. It's always wild. It's always wild as fuck. So I don't know what this about to be, but y'all are in for a wild time. We're in it together though. Okay, we'll talk about that after. Probably gonna be a trauma bonding experience. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, give it up for poet. Yeah. Oh, let's go forward, Bill. Go.
Think poetry, and I am your Houston poetic king, pastor, professor, poet, pimp. Now, for those who are not invested in my production, go to Instagram, type in DEBALLS.EXP. Click the link in the bio, and you will experience the pure essence of the Balls Expressions production. Let's make some history together. Do y'all want to hear emotional affair or wonder? Emotional affair or wonder? Okay, we're gonna go with wonder then. I'm looking at a dream of reality as a father. I haven't been able to spend time with my son, and my heart is bothered. There's very little to no co-parenting between the mother and I, and I, and I, and wondering, where do I fit in my son's life? My son's life is wondering on my mind. Do you know how it feels to go shopping, walking through the kids department, wondering if my son could fit this? I wonder if my son would ride this. I wonder if my son could or would fit this. I wonder how my son is doing in school with other kids. I wonder if my son's mom knows how much our son is missed. Everyday living doesn't feel like I'm living. Being a single man, I can live and die with. But being a single father whose wages are being garnished for a child I hardly visit, let alone talk with, makes living more complicated. There is a couple of reasons why I'm not rushing the interest on having another kid. First reason is I'm not the kind of man. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to rephrase that. I'm not the kind of father who finds interest in putting my future in a woman who doesn't find interest in building. Second reason is my son's mom stung me with bitterness. Or the any Scorpio women in the building. My son's mom stung me with bitterness towards getting another woman pregnant, but making my standards and awareness more efficient. Point is, I need to feel like a father, not like another father whose heart has gotten hard. I need to feel like a father, not like another father the attorney general can bother. I need to feel like a father. Cause getting that one woman, that other woman, or that crazy woman pregnant, I need to feel like a father. So my son can say, my daddy taught me how to do that this way. Wonder, November 17th, from the heart of this father, I wrote and recite to y'all this poetic, pimping, literature, pastor, professor, poet, pimp, made a congregation of one poetry say, be poetry. And
Y'all basically calling yourself poet. Yeah. If you are a pimp and you are in the market for a custom pimp cane, I believe Poet Pimp made that himself.
yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I'm dead ass. So if you a pimp or you know a pimp looking for a pimp cane, see Poet Pimp. Oh shit, the only for these fuck bros. If y'all ready for the next poet, let me just say yeah. We clapping, we know the energy. We clapping, we know the energy. Make some noise for song. Love. Clapping, clapping, clapping. Oh.
Peace. Bad little like y'all. All right, my name is Saul Hug. I am co-founder of Victor Trans Food Herbal Goods. So if y'all like herbs or fasting on juices, follow them Saul, SAUL, one love. You're a black one. You're a black queen. Tell me how. How can I ever repay you? And look, not talking royalties. Even though your royalty, crown of your head to the soles of your feet, all the way to the roots of the womb, which hibernates and grows, no black light to be. See, the value can't be bought by any amount of currency. Question remains, how can I repay you? Before we fertilize the soil, plant the seed of comprehension. I made it my God-given mission to bear the fruits of my labor for your kitchen. The way you put your heart and your soul into everything you create. It's only right I do the dishes. Godly intuition keeps me on my pivot. Even though I provide direction, you bless me with vision to see other words clearly. So tell me, how can I repay you? It's the insurance. It's a protection for the image. It must be love. They say time is money. Well, if that's the case, I'll spend mine even more than X then some, but it'll never sum up to the amount of work you've done. So please tell me, how can I, better yet, I'll just pay attention and actually listen. Not only to the words you spoke, but to the attention your body holds. Listen like in my favorite song, you know, the right notes, the rhythm of your heartbeat. It's the most beautiful tune. If I tune in more, my transactions to be complete. Divine you, I wouldn't bet my life in. That's all.
Next to go to the poet one time. Real quick, y'all, before we go move on, how we feeling? How we feeling? Y'all good? Y'all good? Sort of. I think y'all can use more drinks at the bar in the back. There's also a bar inside if you want to step inside and get a drink as well. But while y'all do that, if y'all do that, we're gonna continue to move on to the next poet. If you're waiting for the next poet, let me say yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Carly Chutney. Give it up for Carly. In her book. I'm not clapping right now, but y'all will be clapping after this phone.
Sorry today. Proud author of Love Me Easy. Okay. As the show was beginning to start, but somebody was leaving the building and like Love Me Easy. And I was just like, yo, like I think I'm gonna make that a theme. So whatever y'all say, kudos to somebody who love me easy. Yeah. But anyways, it's for $25, which anybody wants it. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's also at Love Me Easy as well. So very simple. Love me. Releasing you was like taking down the protective stop. I didn't realize how heavy having you on my head was until you weren't anymore, and suddenly gravity didn't have such a pull on my spot. And suddenly every subconscious thought became a split end I needed to cut off. I thought I could co-wash all the words you said to me. All of the empty promises from my memory, I didn't realize that they'd all been absorbed through the roots of every curl, twisting and tangling my perception of all I once thought we were. There's no detaining rush for that. There's not a hot oil treatment in our black world that can define what black love had in store for us, but still I hope you keep it locked in your dreads. But don't dread the thought of me. Retwisting myself back into your heart space every once in a while, just so you know how it feels to be me. Unraveling you to love myself naturally like a fresh set of microgrades. You 8 hours of my time leaving me with micro parts of my heart and you mattering how napping my passions this. With no anti-itch for the one that needs scratching, I'm not sure how much longer I can leave in these conditions. Okay. In the back of my kitchen used to be scenarios that was cooking, but now that kitchen is closed. I'm sorry. I suppose I no longer have an appetite for butterflies clipped into your stomach, feeding me into my two-stranded imagination. I figure it's time you watch me go and race me as I am without feeling the need of your extension to self-love when oil be like true protection. Inspired with good intentions, but when I flow it out, I can't help but smile. Looking forward to seeing you press when I flip it over my shoulder like memories from you I couldn't shake out my hair, and now I no longer foresee us to be together. I was holding on to breakage that would split through my roots, thinking rice water on my chest would make my heart go back to me. And after slicking back all of your slick back, I left you alone since I became prone to your damages, boxing the baggage rated to my edges, releasing me was like taking down a protective style. I didn't realize how heavy having you on my head was until you weren't anymore, and suddenly gravity didn't have such a pull on my spine. Thank you.
I think that was Corey Chutney. Make some noise for the poet one time. We'll make more noise after that. Real quick, I want to plug our host one more time. LJ, do you have merch? Do you have merch? He's selling tickets to a show. He also has like 7 books that you can purchase online. Oh, my bad. He has 10 books that you can purchase online. Just go visit him. He has a great show tonight. The theme is Delicious Curves. Am I right, LJ? Delicious Curves is a theme. So if you want to stick around for that, make sure you stay to the end. And if you're ready for the next one, let me say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Dialogic. Hey! Give it up for the poet. Give it up for the poet.
Alright, y'all bear with me. I'm gonna write this. Can I sit in a cup with your boys into the prayer? The race vibrates through my veins, travels places I didn't know needed staffing. Your lips like sunlight, turn softly over my flesh, warm enough to remind me that I'm here. Can I sit in a cup with your voice so full it drowns out the noises, so steady it quiets the world. The sound of your moans so sweet, moving like a lily opening without rush, without fear of being seen. I never wanted to interrupt the space that we cultivated. The garden grows in my soul, and every word from you is what waters it. Our comfortable silences are the lullabies I pray for. Your arms strong enough to lift the weight of the world from my shoulders when heavy days arrive. Your legs stand tall like an oak tree our ancestors planted, roots deep with knowing. Your eyes so deep the ocean itself could reach their bottom. And I sit in a cup with your voice. Boom.
Make some noise for the poet one time. If you're ready for the next poet, let me say yeah. We clap, we build the energy, we clap, we build the energy. Make some noise for she. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, poet. So this piece is called God. In the middle of healing my soul all out to you, helping to create this masterpiece. This is all the lessons is for. Shedding skin, drop no baggage, walking through divine doors. You told me I got you when I trusted. I wanted to whisper these thoughts in your ear if I know you like. You love all the broken pieces because flawlessly you don't feel like falling. You told me to come home right here, you calling. With divine open arms, I thought I whispered these thoughts. Even though we both experienced heartbreaks, having the courage to love again. You helped silence the demons in my mind, trusting in divine time. You will work the weight and faith. I will go my heart again, all the energy that came back to me and give you, calm the Lords. I thought I was from the stars. True love was in you, and you. You wanted me, I wanted you. It's like an even exchange garden. As we grow together, it's divinely ordained. Everyone in this world is blessed with love. Root full kisses to my forehead. That's what I call feel that love. Guided by the guidance within me. I thought I was from the stars. I'm a goddess. You were too. Peace. Make some noise for the poet one time. And we gonna keep this thing moving. I didn't make this name up, so this is not an insult. They wrote this down. If you're ready for the next poet, let me say yeah.
Yeah.
Give it up for Big Head. Big Head, you in the building? Give it up for the poet one time.
All right. So it's my first time performing this. I wrote this back in 2019, actually. It's called Soul and Art Series Part 1. So, you want a reincarnation coupon? But you told yourself, I'm gonna do it next time. I'm gonna do it when I have one more dime. The dreams been calling though, but you've been caught up doing it for the vine. Well, I was there once. I won't lie to myself about what I see. I asked the being,
The one with the big G. Is this just how it's gonna be? I got my answer when I got off my knees. I know you're dying to know. I asked for a information over. Because it became more than a hunch. I thought about this while I was on somewhere on the beach. I ain't realized it before, but this shit's sick. I was taught that I needed to be accepted, yearned to be loved. I thought that was the definition of bliss. I didn't even know I was running a race, chasing reflections, shadows out of ignorance, to judge what I witnessed. It was slow to realize ain't shit outside could tell me about this. I know you felt it in your gut, what you said. So what? It still went the other way. And now you speaking, damn, this shit always happens to me. Niggas be lying. Don't let the ghost of Thanksgiving past tell you what you should be. Come on. Let's keep it G. Like Bernie said, fuck. Look yourself in the mirror and say, fuck it. I'm gonna do me. Take off your mask. Don't be shy. Come to the door. Start knocking, even if you don't know what's in store. Could be everything that you wish for. That and maybe much more. Questioning myself and asking what I need approval for. Should I step back, go back to the car? Nah, you already know. That seems too far. Is my breath okay? Damn, she's staying. Stay still, stay still. Breathe. Calm yourself. Let all the negligence leave. Breathe. Take the mask off and just be.
Let's go. Let's go. Put it up on the board one time. I ain't gonna fucking no boy. That's nice to put that student up with good look, bro. That was a good look. But I ain't glad you took the mask off because, like, you're a handsome guy, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta see your face. So that's what's up, dog. Give it up for that boy one time. So this next one that we're gonna call up, there's a table in the front, and she's sitting at that table over there. And then she's with an organization called Texas Choice. And she's gonna come up and do a poem. Also, she's gonna tell you about what she got going on over that. So if you're ready for the next poet, let me say yeah. Yeah. Clapping, we build the energy. We clapping, we build the energy. Give it up for Torino. Clap it up for the poet.
Hi, all tonight. So I'm gonna give a quick background real quick. My name is Trina. I'm with Fun Texas Choice. We are the largest and oldest practical support abortion fund in the state of Texas. We've got 10 different abortion funds in Texas. If you don't know now, you know. So all of our clients, when they come to us, they'll have to pay for the procedure. We pay for them to get there and come back. So the flights, hotels, rideshare, all of that we provide completely for free. Want to know what else we provide for free? This really cool t-shirt and a bunch of swag right outside the door. Please don't think we happy when I go home. It's a long time. So we're going to find that all the month of April, polite justice for abortion access. We'll be sign up for a newsletter, stay connected with us. We just want people to know that resources exist and that the people in your community are here to support them. I think some of our companies have also decided this. I think that when you can understand how some things sometimes support looks like burning stuff down when, you know, like passing laws that kill you. And I get annoyed because they're always like, oh, you know, these shouldn't be so violent. You know, as if like violence was like the first resort or the second resort or the third resort, as if violence wasn't pursued by letters to senators and phone calls to state representatives and voting and voter oppression and homes, petitions and protests and marches and centuries of rape and centuries of dead women and centuries of dead girls and dead body after dead body after dead body, as if criminalizing abortion ain't a human rights violation, and that is what you are defending.
Evangelical supremacy, American exceptionalism looks real, dumb on you, loud, confident, and wrong. And I dream of an alternate universe where there is anything we can do about it. We write our legislators demanding child support and child tax credits and WIC and housing and life insurance and health insurance and the HOV lane for the 6-week-old fetuses. We quote their own logic in their own words and go unheard because it only counts when it's coming from their own mouths. And when they don't listen, we say no more sex with or for cis straight men because fuck them. The trans fees, the she's, the days, and the gays can just get together unless or until they overturn whatever comes next. And when they don't listen, we set up a rotating cycle of people on their cycles to bleed all over the Supreme Court House steps instead of tracking the period, tracking absent and tracking tracks of our bloody paths. And when they don't listen, let every pregnant person who wishes to unpregnant themselves gush guts and mourning pouring from their abdomens one by one. You won't so much say over our bodies here. You clean them up, and when they don't listen, we ignite into disintegration every respectable hospital they would ever step foot in. Leaving only the ones they wouldn't be caught dead in, but are willing to let us die in. Ignite into disintegration every comprehensive policy carrying insurance company leaving. Only the ones that can be left denied, and ignite into disintegration every airport and private jet that they would opt to fly it so they can be stuck here like the rest of us. Strip them of free option with no remorse, righteous and justified. They will call us terrorists, and that will be the most American thing about us. So we say fuck it. When you call us terrorists, just don't say bomb. Don't say we came for every person who defended human rights violations in a country that has murdered its own citizens for less when you have nothing left to lose. You can burn everything down with you because every morning I wake up in this universe where I am potty practicing my toddler and can't keep my kitchen clean. We are watching The Incredibles and have been quarantined for weeks. She got COVID at the daycare that cost more than my rent, car note, and car insurance combined and daycare over an hour away because I will not trust my city with Black children in this universe. And I lost everything but words. And still trying to find the right ones. I don't know what to say if she asks what we were doing. While human rights violations were given more protection than the body she calls her own, or than her own life. I think of what I hope I can tell her we did. And I hope that we do just that.
Make sure you see Serena over in the front. I believe everything over there is completely free. Go grab a shirt, go grab a fanny pack, go grab a sticker and a pin, whatever there is, and advocate for giving women choices and options to do what they want to do with their lives. I really fuck with that. Okay. We're about to get into a break, but before we get to that break, here's what I want you to do. I want to ask you guys to do two things. One, I want you to pull out your phones. Okay. While you pull out your phones, what I want you to do next is to turn to the person next to you. Even better, you get bonus points if this is the person that you didn't come with. But turn to a person next to you and give them a compliment. Compliment the person next to you. Did y'all enjoy that? Yeah, that was dope. Okay, cool. One thing I'm gonna say about this, I love doing this every time I get that host because I feel like our society and our world is losing connections, especially with people we've never met before. And I think it's super important to cultivate that skill to connect with the people around us. So I want you to take that with you in your own life. I want you to just once a week at least just connect with somebody around you. Give them a compliment. Ask them how they're doing and genuinely mean it. But that's my sidebar. Right now, what we're gonna do, you gotta take out your phones. We're gonna take a big selfie. I want you to take a selfie with your phone with the people you came with or the person you just gave a compliment to. Okay? And I'm gonna take a selfie of all of us at the same time. Okay? So y'all are pulling out your phones, y'all are going to the camera, y'all are opening that up. And right now, I'm going to do it. I'm going to count to 3. We're going to say poetry with a big smile at the end. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it up for yourselves one time. All right, we're gonna go into a break right now. I'm gonna give y'all about 7 minutes. Go to the bar, use the restroom, get food at the food truck. Now it's your job to do all of those things. And I'm gonna leave with a very capable hands of DJ Boom. Take it away. I forgot to say, we want to see themselves, so we can tag us and other people in poetry. We want to see them. Listen, you're 2 in the morning. We're gonna get the show back started in right about 2 minutes. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo, basically was my DJ one time. What we gonna do is we gonna reset this room right quick. We gonna reset this room right quick. When I say re, you say spec. Say re,
Respect.
re,
Respect.
When I say you say check. Mine,
Check.
mine.
Check.
Come back. We're gonna get that second half of this open mic going, and then we're gonna get our feature LJ Hamilton up on the stage. But before we do that, we're gonna take a deep breath in. Okay? We're gonna take a deep breath in on the count of 3. And when we exhale, we'll exhale by me asking you how the fuck you feeling. And when you exhale, you're gonna make all the noise you can. Okay? As you let that air out. I promise you it's gonna feel good. I promise you. So breath on 3. 1, 2, 3, breath. How the fuck we feeling, Houston?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm looking at this one, and this one. Not doing goddamn that shit crazy as hell, bro. I can see you see me. So listen. Was that rewind it? Bet, rewind. Deep breath on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, deep breath. How the fuck we feeling? All right. So we're gonna get right back into the second half of this open mic. If you're waiting for the first part of the second half, let me just say, yeah. Yeah, we clapping, we building energy, we clapping, we building energy, building up for game. G.
Let's go.
This is my first point back. So I need us to give him energy like we just saw this fucking show.
So the devil went into this church, and everybody went screaming and running out, except this one old guy back in the back seemed as comfortable as he could be. The devil came back to him, looked at him, and said, "Well, aren't you running out too?" He said, "No, I'm fine." And the devil growled at him and said, "Well, aren't you afraid of me?" He said, "No, why should I be? For 30 years, I've been married to your sister." Why is God not listening? When I would have a problem, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd start to get religious in the hopes of getting through. But sometimes Genie Jesus wouldn't give me what I wish. I came to the conclusion he probably didn't exist. To be though fair and honest, I stopped to think it through. Could there be something missing in what I thought I knew? Oh, I believed in Jesus, whatever that might mean, to follow those teachings. I wasn't really keen. I didn't invest in effort to learn to hear his voice or heart to heed his wishes in each and every choice. I called myself a Christian, religious, I confirm, but asked if I loved Jesus would make me kind of squirmy. Oh, sure, I did the church thing like cultured people do. To say I walked with Jesus would be a bit untrue. I'd sometimes read my Bible before I went to bed. I never actually practiced the things that Jesus said. Of course, I asked him plenty to fix the things I drove. I'd otherwise avoid him, just like a lot of them. When things went well, I'd swag. The credit all was mine. But when I had a problem, I blamed God every time. But how can I blame Jesus for struggle or for strife when I had never asked him to please control my life? I had no right to blame him. I gave him no control. To do just what I wanted was pretty much my goal. Ignoring the creator seemed dreadfully unfair. If when I had a problem, I quickly said a prayer. I had no right to look for, anticipate, that is, that he should do my bidding when I rejected his.
Make some noise for the floor one time. Was that your first time on the mic? Damn, was that your first time on the mic?
Yep.
Give it up for dance for a second. I really fuck with that poem. I really like Jesus. I'm not a Christian, but I really fuck with Jesus because like he's still on that shit. He's still on business. I really fuck with that shit. If you wait for the next one, let me you say yeah. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up for Tyler. Get up, Tyler. And fuck the stuff. You know,
How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? I will say I'm not a poet by any means, but shout out to the special young lady in the front. It's our 3-year anniversary. When I was across the room, but every clap, every applause, she definitely deserves to the most of this. So she usually encourages me to get out of my comfort zone, do things I don't usually do. So today I'm gonna do that for y'all, right? I don't have a name for it anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So first I got to tell the crowd, I do not need a reaction. It's crazy. You the only thing that was seen clear in the traffic. When I needed someone to reach to, you was missing the last thing. It was so easy with your girl, I didn't need the practice. And we built the home thing. Maybe we should get a patent. When I become a king, I swear to be a queen. That's my palace. And I don't care about your status. I don't care about the people that's talking for a reaction. I don't care about the hoes, the clothes, all of the fashion. I don't care about the money I'm making, girl. You can have it. I'll give it all up to see you like. When our kids ask us how we been, I ain't got a lot. I'm gonna say he was an angel when I caught you out the sky. But shit, a tear for all the times I see you cry. And the blood is the only thing I need before I die. Give me a shovel. I dig my grave right now. Cause girl, you the only one who can make the pain kind of painless. It's crazy how she covered my partners without a blanket. Bitch, some years ago, but I love to be still an angel. You gonna be my wife. It's not a question, it's a statement. It's a check me feel good shit. I'm taking off for the races. I'm gonna get you the big house with the pool kind of spaces. So many prices you gotta stuff it in the basement. That's what you perfect. It's getting hard to explain. It could be on the other side of the world and still speaking my language. Girl, you're the only one. And I said all that to say this. I'm crashing the weight. I'm not the man that you stay with for real. Thank you. I appreciate the white. Being great. Yeah, I'm motivated you. The people with learn just always like trying to do it. Yeah, so thank y'all. So
listen. My boy has a what's up?
I was just gonna say her name.
Look at them.
Victoria.
That's the name. This is Victoria. That's the name. This is Victoria. Victoria. This Anno declared the name of the poem is Victoria at this point. My co-host Anno over here. Hey man, you got a big bar to look up to. That shit was live stream, bro. So we know. Yeah, I'm talking about. Like, what's your name again, bro? Tyler? You got Tyler and Victoria. Goddamn. Like I told y'all, I love to see it. Can I do a love poem for y'all real quick? Yeah? I'm just saying. I want to love you. Like a love poem. A good one. The kind that gets stuck to the back of your gut like gum. 5. Cobalt. Minty. Fresh to the taste. I want to taste your tongue. I want your words to say what you want them to say and not what you think I want to hear. I want to hear your opinions. Not necessarily agree with them, but respect how you come to your conclusions. I want to come to the conclusion that destiny did the damn thing when it made me meet you. I want to meet you for the first time again and again. So this feeling never flees. I want to know where we stand. The mystery is magic. The consensus is a kindness that can only be grasped through clear communication. I want to communicate like crystals, like something to be valued, like your input is important. So tell me what is wrong and tell me what is right and tell me how to make you come. Can we come to conclusions? I want to come to a conclusions. I want to kiss your neck. Move my lips down your back, grab my arms around your waist, pull you into my embrace. I want you to feel how good you make me feel. I want to fill up a glass of water. Place it on a nightstand next to the bed because dehydration is the only thing that'll fuck you better than I do. I want to be the one to take care of you. I want to be the one, you know, I can take care of you even when you're capable of taking care of yourself. I want to wake up with you knowing this is not always the option. I want you to have options and still choose me. I want me to have options and still choose you. I want us to have options and still choose each other. And if this shit don't work out, we can go our separate ways and be with whoever we wish to see. Because I want this love to feel like freedom and not forced labor. I want the labors of this love to bloom like spring, to keep its color like a name brand bride. I want to be sold on the sound of your voice entering into every room because I want to love you. Like love you. A good one. The kind that stays on the tongue. And maybe then we can savor what we choose to swallow. That's that poem. Hey, let me say, yeah. We clap and we build it. We clap and we build it. And we all the way from Baltimore. Give it up for hey. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Catch you girl with the soft lips. Yeah, you know what it was. Say you got me. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So I'm really, really big on energy, and I know y'all got a lot of energy. Y'all, so how y'all doing? So my name is Tice. It's a little call to action. So when I say hey y'all, y'all say hey Tice. So hey y'all. Hey y'all. And on the count of three, can I get y'all to shout out y'all name? 1, 2, 3. So I do that so that way we can be family. So yes, I am from Baltimore. I still live in Baltimore right now. Appreciate you. Baltimore, baby. All right. So I throw a show in Baltimore called Words, Wings, and Wine. It is the epitome of Black excellence from poetry, from comedy, from singing, from lyricism. So you have to feel free to try it. We are on ticket next, so you guys can come up and pull up for us. I also have a book, so it's only $20. Always. I just saw my shit. So new shit. I heard a poet call themselves God today, as if their tongue told the sun to rise and the moon to see, requiring us to sing their praises as if hymns should be humming around their name. And ain't it ironic that somehow people think that God is a poet and not the poet? That the creation is bigger than the creator. How a lot of these idols got God backwards. A lot of these poets be a new bitch more than a new bitch. More missing ink than mystery ink, more courage than cowardly spooky snap. Now, what I'm saying is these poets be dogs chasing after notoriety and talent. And it's my fault for being honest with you, but I don't believe these clowns even get it out the mud, but you stay fostering onto the same bone that's been dug up by different canines, but you want your fetching skills to be uplifted. I don't believe in shock collars, but a lot of these poets need muscles. I mean, let's believe it.
Most poets are all dog, all bark, no poem. All poets are all ink, no substance. And isn't it crazy that most spoken word artists got a lot of shit to say, but nothing important to listen to? Requiring worship when their pen ain't even in the poem. What I'm saying is, you do the biggest blasphemy in the Bible. But you think all dogs go to heaven, as if your words are anything more than your own shackles tied to your prisons, as if your bars are transcendent. You be the biggest Jezebel in the Bible, as if you worry about people who be praising poetry who don't even know what it really is. You be spewing Jesus lines while having the Judas spirit throughout the day. You a harlot at night. Don't even have black chakra running through your veins. You bleed like the rest of us. So you think through the HBIC and not even man's best friend.
Make some noise for the poet one time. And if you're ready for the next one, let me hear you say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Pick it up for free. Yeah. Hey.
Turn it up, go to hey, so, hey. I didn't know I was gonna be next, so I was back there doing back there shit. So if y'all would give me just a moment to pull my poem up, because I have a poem that I've been working. It's not new shit, but it's gonna be new for y'all because I feel like I ain't seen y'all Facebook before. If y'all didn't know, my name is Free.K, stands for free knowledge. You can follow me on Instagram at free.k. underscore. Where is this poem?
Let's go, baby.
I'm so sorry. I would have pulled up exactly what you gave me. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly bioengineering doctor, Dr. Cabbage. Here to introduce you to the new and improved American dream. No waiting, no choice fatigue, and just as little as 116 days, you can have your very own Cabbage Patch baby. Look, a future straight from our patch. Harvested from sustainably sourced bodies, vegetables. They may not be alive traditionally, but believe me, we keep them reproducing. We entered the Sarah Barkley phase of history. This time, syndicate. It seems the cream of the crop doesn't need a farmer to be pulled from its roots, focus group to prove how many more ways can the country show you that they don't care about you. I'm sorry. I meant to say, here at Cat's Past Positions, I promise that precious fruits for someone else's labor. We know the data. Don't worry. We took the mercy of blocking away all the runaway alerts. Behind their black beady eyes, we've seen how much you prefer the beauty of life over the sacred space of death. Don't worry. The host family will deal with the tax of a faulty product. The woman, vessel, will be just fine. We just need 116 days of good time. Adriana Smith. The vegetable. Must have forgotten our agreement. The moment someone puts a seed in your soul, it becomes our property. Our produce. Our priority. Treat her room like a greenhouse. Strange fruit. They say an apple a day keeps the doctors away, but forgot that rotting pores still attract flies. They lie on the backs of women, necromancers of nightmares, tearing between the uterine line and reality. Frankenstein, excuse me. I'm trying to give you something organic. No pesticides, so we've evolved. At 112 days, they pulled out the boy less than 2 pounds. Smaller than a pine. It was extraction farming. The grief knowing that women are still being filed as infrastructures, treated like platforms and not patients. Don't be squeamish. You wanted this, and
And all we need is your seed. Even though your body has gone to fertilize, we'll use it before it turns to weeds. How do you expect advancement without digging deep? I mean, how else would we have vaccines? If we didn't take it upon ourselves to alter your genes, don't worry. Jane Marion Sims wouldn't have it any other way. As an American, it's always been innovative to innovate, to sterilize over 7,000 groups without warning, framed it as a way to make a whole useful, made the bodies barren, couldn't bear to be outnumbered by the crop, but wondered who most people would choose in man versus bear. At least the bear knows when to leave a corpse alone. Oh, Dr. Cabbage doesn't discriminate about gender. Actually, Black men have given me my biggest heart. As soon as they come out there ready to be put right back into the ground, they'll use your ignorance and pump things into your bodies. Never forget the Speedy Project, how they withheld treatment because watching has always been cheaper than healing. Because neglect, where the lab coat it calls itself neutral. Because delay, like silence, is a choice. Don't worry. At Cabbage Pack, at Extraction Pack, we picked up where you left. It's not that bad. Here at the Medical Science Lab, we promise to take care of your body, down to its last cell, even if you're gone, especially if you're gone. After all, we only need 116 days.
Let's see what's in the poet. Let's see what's in the poet. Let's see what's in the poet. And if you're ready for the next poet, let me say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy, we put our hands together. Give it up for Eugene. Give it up for Eugene. It's Eugene coming out, coming up.
If you're curious, that's my real name. If it's good. All right. So most of my day I have to be very serious. So this is my own serious moment. So I took a moment to think about what it would be like to speak from the perspective of a tomato. So that's what this poem is about. I never seem to fit in, never enough alone. I'm either tossed in with a mix, blended in with others, or sliced through to end up on a platter, or just be thrown in the side. Shit, it can't even seem to get my name right. Is it tomato or tomato? Well, it's tomato. And as I said, some of y'all arguing in the back, he's wrong. But it's tomato. I like to think I'm a real nigga, but I know I bruise easily. Last week, I tried to talk to this fine little thing in LA. Her name was Nara. But even though I had that shit on, I was feeling myself. When she looked at me dead in the eyes, those funny brown eyes, I couldn't get my words right. I got so tongue-tied and teary-eyed that my knees buckled. I'm just glad that it made her choke, because she's the one for me. I know I just met her, and I know I'll do whatever I can to marry Nara.
Oh my God.
I'll do whatever to marry Nara. Now, while this memory is seared in my mind, it didn't seem to last for her. She says my quirkiness is endearing. I thought it was because of my souped-up truck and this grill. I keep cheesing with her, but it's none of that. It also ain't the fact that I got that juice or the sauce. She just says that she loves that I tried. You don't know, I was born in Ghana, and sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I stayed. I could have leveraged the seeds planted by my parents to be able to bear fruit in a city or a country that appreciates Black folks. And even though many think that the country is crippled in thought, I don't ever think I'll be a vegetable. But you know what they say, hindsight 2020. Hindsight 2020. At the end of the day, if I can't claim this heirloom left by my parents, I'm afraid I won't be able to catch up.
Give it up for that poll one more time. And if you're ready for the next one, let me you say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for all. Clap it up for the poet. Clap it up for the poet. I was talking to Ari right before we started the second half, and this is her first time for the mic. So you want to tell us as well, give us some motherfucking energy.
How y'all doing? All right, I'm a little nervous, so y'all gonna bear with me. Oh, that's okay. This poem is called Days of the Week. I don't care for a uniform flag, not one stitch of personality sewn in between. You may only wear gray, black, or white, and don't you dare ask for more green. Why were you late? No calling on. Why aren't you smiling? You're me. I drove an hour to get here. I'm tired as fuck, and my uniform isn't even clean. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, my lunch hour time, and now we're back home on my routine. Now shower, cook, do your homework too. Rank cans already, it seems. Back up again, every day is the same. Should just be day, day, day. Why even give the day a name? No one, no two, no bed, no third. But Friday, I feel fried today. My brain feels stressed. I guess I made it through the week. Maybe that's why they call it the week. That's how I feel. But the weekends, now it's Saturday. How I wish I could be sad today. But now everything I couldn't complete through the week needs done today. Let's name this day Busy as Fuck Day. Today is actually Saturday and I did nothing. I feel my thoughts with disappointment. I thought to myself, how could you be lazy? How could you be tired? You're not even that busy. Now look what you've done. You're fired. Sunday is home. Should I rest? No, I should probably do what I do best. Put that skillet on the iron and my meat on the back burner. Put my uniform in the washer and lay myself out to dry. I don't know. Maybe I just say the best for last. Here comes Monday again. That is fast.
Make some noise for that poet one time. We got one more poet before we hop into our feature for tonight. So if you're waiting for the last poet in this open mic, let me hear you say, yeah. We clap and we build energy. We clap and we build energy. Give it up for Black Pearl. Give it up, give it up, give it up for the poet. Yo, she come all the way from Connecticut. So,
Lessons to all of you tonight. The only reason I'm doing this is because my sister slash best friend has never seen me perform. I perform like no, and she's moving down here, so y'all gotta be there. Um, so I literally left the hotel and was like, oh shit, I forgot my book. I'm almost 50. I don't remember shit. So we all getting that from me tonight. So I do have a couple in my phone just on reserve. And the only thing I'm gonna ask you is, do you want legacy or inspiration? Okay, so I'm gonna keep it brief. Today I stand speechless as I look in the mirror at my counterpart. The male imagery is so incredible and flawless. Crazy thing is, he looks nothing like me. And yet, he looks just like me. Same in every way, and yet different. So drastically different. The same views, the same look, the same love, the same passion, the same personality, the same influences, the same thoughts, the same vibe, the same status, the same love. We have the same skin, the same height, the same illnesses and the same type, the same hopes and the same dreams, the same untold stories that left unseen, the same unspoken statements and the same truths, the same love for our family and all of its youth. Now, where do I see me in the midst of all of this? Well, right where I'm standing and I'm about to take a risk before I risk losing myself or I feel already lost. And yet I'm finding myself and staying grounded within my flaws and all. And I'm picking up my pace and grinding as hard as I can. And I'm letting nothing and no one stop me because challenges are continual and obstacles are plentiful. And yet perseverance is dominant. Dedication and determination being my preface, my prelude, my guide. I will show and prove. I will overcome. I will rise above it all. I will look myself in the mirror and like me. I will smile and he, my counterpart, will smile back. I will love the person he is and he will love me. I will be the shoulder to cry on, his strength when he is weak, his voice when nothing is left, his eyes to see when things are bleak and he will be the same for me as twins, my brother to the sister, my bestie, my better half, my definition of myself within myself, my words of encouragement, my inspiration, my uplifting, my reassurance, my focus, my strength, because he lives within me. Oh.
Make some noise for that for one time. So we have reached the part of the night where we bring on our feature. But before I do that, I want to say some nice things about him. I must say, disclaimer, I'm paid to say nice things about him. No, I'm just fucking with him. So LJ Hamilton is a person I met back in, I think, 2021, and came to wine for the first time, and he did an incredible poem that really took the breath out of the audience. And it has nothing to do with the type of poetry he's going to do tonight. And I say that to say he has a dynamic range of the things that he talks about and he performs. Tonight, the theme is delicious curds. So if you think curds are delicious, this is for you. If you have delicious curds, this is for you. If you know somebody with delicious curds, this might be for you, goddammit. LJ is the author of 10 books, and he's probably working on another one. LJ is a national champion, and he's probably working on another title. LJ is my friend. So I want you to clap it up. I want you to give him a lot of energy. Like this is your favorite cousin, goddammit. You're putting your hands together. You're clapping. You're clapping. You're clapping. Give it up for LJ Hamilton. Right about that, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Man, tonight we are celebrating delicious curves. And what better way to start off a celebration of delicious curves than by showing love to the melody of Thick Five? With the stretch marks I like to call kiss lines. That are probably there as a result of fluctuating weight, of her sacrificing her temple as the gateway to get your kids like applaud when her jeans don't fit right or after she jumps to squeeze into them, they're still skin tight. That means her learning curves are like the perfect verse of a song that inspires to live right. You know, behind this faithful and then mastering a love language be how you spend mornings and perfecting how you create love together be how you spend nights. Listen, If she got ass for days, teeth for weeks, that's more than a handful of razors seem to be her beats. Many of the tricks, saying her full thing and putting the face until you're lucky got her story and it gives you more gas with all kinds of. And this, when you think you won't go back because it's perfect. You see, it's proportionate to her struggle. That's how she got that PC bubble. It's a thing of all the time she's had to hustle to make sure her household didn't struggle to get that all that hustle from the time she's had to run from trouble in the form of a future. They want something more than by her people. Worshiping God, intimate code, but let her know that whenever she struggles, you are there to help balance and help her manage all that she juggles. Yes, she is the queen of multitasking. But in this moment, we're talking. You take away off of one shoulders and make sure this is your focus. Now, fellas, I understand. Coupled with ability, anything learns about the pain is caused from the unwarranted broken of strangers, the catcalls, and sexual assault, none of which was hurtful. The amount of pride what she didn't have from the those hours a day she would exercise, stolen out of her life, those times she would clothes based on how she was able to hide, and every time she felt insecure when her inner thighs would lie. It's all right. Just tell her. Because of who she is, you are made better. And if she wants to sit off of that ass on your face, you better let her. And let God touch her until with the spirit of God to connect to her. Let her drown you in her nectar. As you vow to always uplift, respect, and protect her, she deserves it. She is worth it. And if she asks, did she make you feel good? You let it be known that you felt her. Which surpasses good in every sense of the word. And if she asks, you want to look fat? You say, nah, baby, but that ass dude. Now turn around, poke it out, and show me what that black dude has. Make her feel good about something she doesn't always feel good about. Show love to the melanated fake body in ways to let her know you get worship her body in ways to let her know you're different. For years, men have been telling us she's gifted, not understanding what the gift is. It's not the thick side, it's the way she uses them to walk in her purpose, finally understanding that she is God. But in every way, black woman is perfect.
Yeah,
What a way to start the show, right?
yeah.
How y'all feeling? I said, how y'all feeling? Okay, all right. So I'm LJ Hamilton. If you want to follow me, official LJ Hamilton, all one word on IG. Official LJ Hamilton, all one word on IG. We're gonna groove tonight. Is that all right? We're gonna have a good time, flow with the music. DJ, you start that next track. So once you get beyond the melanated thick thighs, right? This is me trying to be smooth. Once you get beyond the melanated thick thighs and you recognize the woman's curvature, it can be real inspiring. So I wrote about it. The title of this piece is Curvature. I want to talk about it. Is that all right? Right. Fellas, if you want a curvy woman, you better get a little closer to her, right? We talk about it. Turn it up a little bit, DJ. She thick with it. And she walked like she the shit with it. She woke up, milk chocolate, caramel, and honey dipped in it. She butterscotch skin blended better than this light skin. What I'm really trying to say is black women got the type of ass that'll make a sundress curl just right when the light hit it. I mean, she nice with it. Lips, breast, waist, hips, and thighs with it. Pillow soft fine business with that always on my mind thickness. I'm telling you, it's divine interest when I take my time with it. Worship in every inch of it. It's as if I'm seeking Christ in it. I don't speak between cheeks on the sheets underneath. Feminine grips from limitless lips that offer to have children fits. I kiss on my lips and it drips on my lips and my chin is get drenched from the sips as they push my first part. Shout out to the navigator. Young is what I learned from her that ways to hits learning curve is what I studied to master the curvature. Me time? Shit, me time is kicked to the curves for her. Me time is when I service her. Deaf, deep, dizzy, and dick is what I serve to her to make roll back eyes work the blur and mental stimulation work these words. To guarantee she's the first to verse. Splash waterfalls disperse from her. Every time it's her time to stroke, which makes the cleanup work the work. Respect.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Lord. In a godly type of way. And how she carries her weakness, but not me in this day. She's confident in the way she occupies the space. And y'all, she knows she has a sexy. That's why she stopped taking games. And every mirror that she passed, she be checking out her ass. She be touching up her hair. Might just blessing with a she be glossing up her lips. They be fresh as one like that. It's all the only what she has. But question that I ask, like, you got fries to go with that shave. Yeah, it's corny, but I ask it. Or can I drink the water? You'll find that's this to the bad man or fill my shirt. You know what it's made out of? Boyfriend fabric. Damn, that booty was Microsoft. They cannot crash it. Microsoft. What's happening? I'm trying to be the saddest to your faction, though. So your habits, the fact that you match with the level of your spirit, the healing waters of your soul. Our intimacy is a result of the level of honesty we own, and I love the lust between us, so the top of I control your nails, baby, and my head, and with the bottom, with my stroke. Stop playing with me. And understand this ain't no recess. The big stuff back at one is what we call a reset. And your body not up going down south like it's spring 95 at free game. It ain't no secret. I love to eat it, especially when your meat is creeps the cheese thing. I can go slow dance with you, so I can go right into that thing. Put on some shower rinks and dirty mind on that thing. You got the wall winning package, girl. Let me put a full ribbon prize on that thing. I like the choo-choo of the boots. Then I hit you ride on that train. And I celebrate every inch of you. The teacher only meant for you. And I love it when the simple because that's what I can give to you. Since I know why I'm into you. And why you who I listen to. And why who I think about people around to be listened to. This is true. Plus that booty wide like I like it. Because I can climb inside of it, saddle up every time that I'm behind it. Don't you ever let these dudes tell you you ain't sexy because of what your size is. They was mad because your sweet spot, they ain't man enough to find it. Oh, woo! How we feel about LJ Hamilton? How we feel about LJ Hamilton? Shout out to Connecticut. Connecticut is in the bill. Real quick, before I let LJ finish the rest of the set, this is where the host interrupts. And I'm going to plug his merch and I'm going to pass around this tip jar. So we'll start with this tip jar. It's just like church. All right. I'm going to start us off. I'm going to put $5 in. If you like what he's doing, if you fucking with his set, whatever is on your heart in here. Yes, Lord. He knows what's up. She feels like church. Also, if you don't have cash, LJ has a cash app. LJ, what does it say? The cash CASEYY FR. CASEYYFR. Cash app. LJ, do you have merch? I do have merch, but I don't have it with you. When people follow me, I got the link on my page to where you can order my books. Official LJ Hamilton, all one word. Official LJ Hamilton, all one word. I do have a show coming up on Friday. I got some handouts back there. I'll be passing out. The discount code is on the back, so please come on Friday as well. Awesome. I'm gonna let LJ get back into the set. If he is moving you in any type of way, please give something to the cause for the artist. We're gonna let him do his thing. Make some noise for the poet one time. Exactly. So this next one comes to speak for itself. DJ, you can go ahead and start that track while I hit this fan together. Up a little bit too. My stand up for this.
This is for you, my number one. This is for you, my number one. This is for you, my number one.
Ain't nothing wrong. What's the See, I don't mind for lies the truth. I lift it up and down on command. I ain't explaining what you should already understand. And instead of talking about you being a maintenance man, you're call a super. That's me. A super duper lover indeed. And if you provide something to eat, then I don't mind you smothering me. You'll drown me in your inner thighs. Rip the top of my head. It's dinner time. Let's make a deal beforehand. If I make you come, I can breathe. Deal? Don't let that box move so I can show you what this love do. I do deep sea diving like a Kit Kat pirate until I find that crown jewel. That's what they call it. And for you, I'm an alcoholic, and I'm trying to get drunk in love, so stop being insecure about your problems and don't let me indulge in your charm. See, I can handle the weight. But can you handle the pace of my tongue as it produces magical waves of soul stirring, toe curling orgasms and waves that cause your splash into actors or dancing in my face? That's my jam. But see, I got big hips, and I can lock the hips and thighs in. I love the way you moan when you get your hips and thighs kissed. I must admit, I love the way that your hips and thighs fit perfectly in my arms like this. It's God's gift, and I'm going to wrap it and have it and hand it like an asthmatic. Come up to hand from gas, but it get right back at it. They didn't know they come down to the whole package, you the appetizer, the entree, the dessert, and the late night snack, and you the shit, girl. So stop worrying about what you can and cannot fit, girl. This one here, this one my fit girls. My people be spending on this girls. This one here, this one my Lizzos. And as you can see, I got a big nose that a fresh trophy against your click with my tongue makes this entrance. I love it for you inside. The way your face ignites and excites too. I work in person. I like writing love letters to your body, baby, just to remind you to never let this world define you. Tell them haters to fall back and get behind you. Maybe that just let me get behind you. And I'll let that full moon, all in full moon. The world's better soft skin. I'm trying to get lost in. Need a every inch of me all in as if I'm trying to crawl in. Don't look for me if I fall in. Don't keep putting no emergency calls in. And for those of you just now getting hit with thick girls, I ask, what's going? You gotta understand what it be like when the cheeks clap on beat like rhythm was created for the sole purpose of giving them cheeks life. Ain't nothing wrong with a little freak, right?
Right.
You all I want to do in my free time, but I got a confession. I'm trying to take it nice and slow with you until we usher in climatic grooves and make me sing like now. Y'all join me. I'll be your groove, baby. Cause you are my superstar. I'm your number one fan. Give me your autograph. Sign it right here on my heart. I'll be your groovy baby. You are my superstar. And as the number one fan, I'll do all that I can to show me I'm super. Well, y'all enjoying it so far. Y'all all right? Wait, relax. I got two more, say two more. No, it didn't die. No. So for this one, I need a muse. I need my muse. I'll take anything. Anything to be doing on stage real quick. You're probably for the game. John, don't get on stage. Volunteer. Volunteer. You go ahead and start that DJ. What's your name? Tulani,
AKA Blackbird.
aka Blackbird.
Uh-oh.
It's just us here, right? We think it's just us. Talk about something. I want to talk about your voluptuousness. Is that all right? So listen, Blackbird. Check this out. You think and your love is everything. Your thighs don't make you less perfect, and your size don't make you less worth it. I love the way you work. The way you carry confidence instead of burdens. The way the waves of your surface are always right surface. bountiful, beautiful breath. I'm trying to submerge in the full of it. That's good for learning. See, I'm trying to subtract sad and glad divide was mine in order to multiply ill that works. And you are the object of my affection. The pinnacle of my obsession. And right now, I'm picturing you undressed and just how magnificent your naked flesh is. Black Pearl. I'm gonna get this mic together. Black Pearl, I'm torn. Can I tell you what I'm torn between? Black Pearl, I'm torn between fucking you and making love to you. Or maybe just my fingers and tongue. Teasing you until what comes to you is a revelation that only weak men who can't handle heavy lifting run from you. But here I am in front of you, with on top of and under. Between your legs is where my head will fall into until a new appreciation for oral fixation is what you come into. Or the things that just come in twos. 3 sets of them. That's 6. After which you can take and you can catch your second wing. I'll know when you're ready to have sex again because your pussy's mating ball will let me know how wet she is. See, I desire to master how wet she gets. So that anytime I'm inclined, I can make your wetness drip. Like on a random day, randomly say just about anything that'll get your private section drenched. Connecticut, listen. I saw him when he walked up, right? And I was like, hey, I'm trying to make your ass clap like 2 rounds of applause. That's both cheeks simultaneously in motion as you moan as loud as you want. I'm trying to spin from the back and drown in the front and then rip you into a peaceful run sleep because you feel surrounded by love and affection, connection, and alignment that doesn't have to be questioned. Knowing that I appreciate every inch that you've been blessed with. You're who I want to rest with, absent the thought of exit. Connecticut, I'm trying to wake you up to the smell of breakfast and the physical manifestation of what morning hair is. Baby, you are not just some fetish. Of everything, woman, you are essence. I come bearing a gift, unwrap this present, so I can show Connecticut why they say everything's bigger in Texas. Shit, I'm a Mars home. Come and ride me. And don't get nothing no matter how rough the buck might be. Excite me. Slow or fast, throw that ass every time until an 89 is when you find me. Or 69 if you like that shit. You like that shit? She like that shit. There are so many amazing things we can do on a night like this. Connecticut, you do everything that I'm willing to give of that, I'm convinced. And that's why in a pool of your voluptuousness, I desire to dive right in. The question is, Connecticut, will you let me swim in your lungs? That means yes. That's fine. No, come on, for the What do you think? I'll help you get down. We're off the stage. I know one more, so one more. Try to have fun with me tonight. A lot of people ask, why do you do, like when you do celebratory poems about women's bodies? Yes. I got a towel right here, Zach. Appreciate you, though, brother. Appreciate you. They say, why do you sexualize it so much? But when you look at it, fuller figure women are often not celebrated sexually. They're often seen as not as attractive, especially Black women, Black fuller figure women. And so that's why I do it. It's not that I'm just like super horny, even though that's not a problem. But it's just to show celebration, show love. But I do want to end this last piece. I do want to be a little transparent, if that's all right. Is that cool? Uh-huh. Oh, we passed out. I want to be transparent. I want to be completely honest because it seems as though these last few years that, respect to Mike, Zach, that I've done my sisters of a certain demographic at this service, a grave injustice, right? And so that's something that I never want to do. It's hard for me. So I wrote this next piece to acknowledge the fact that little booties matter too.
sorry. I'm sorry, ladies. I did not mean to inject you all of this time. So this is new. Um, this is not apology to the little games. You know, I was approached like, we gonna write a little booty bomb. So they were mad for real. Colleagues name was mad. So here goes. It's new. So y'all bear with me. And after this, I want y'all to turn up. All the ladies, I want y'all to turn up, have a good time. Boom, here we go. I'm gonna try. I'm so used to talking about big movies. Little movies matter too. Here we go. They say big things come in small packages. I see some behind. I see what they mean. Although my interest in you is genuine, I still can't help but wonder if there's any more room for me in those jeans. Get it? Y'all don't get it. Put some wiggle, not too big, not too little, foot size. And just right when the desire is a small amount of jiggle, but large amount of flavor to be savored when it's tasted. That onion got me in tears wanting to pull away every layer until she naked and she say that she can take it. And I believe in what she said. See, I learned a long time ago on the journey to climax, as this comeback can easily get me where I'm needing to be taken now. Don't get it twisted or mistaken. A little booty will never go to waste, and if you still don't believe me or you thinking that I'm playing, understand sometimes an appetizer is all I need when I'm watching what I eat. And since I'm watching you, tell me how can I be served what you feed? Because baby, I'm ready to receive it. Because your cheeks, yeah, they cheeking. And brothers still be peeking at that peach. What is peach? See, I be thinking about the cuppage when I'm peeping out the puppage because I'm LJ Hamilton and I'm leaving here with something. It might be you if the vibe. It might be you if the vibe is right. So let's take some time to see what the vibe is like. If my mom be like, damn, I like the size of that apple bottom booty and I'd like the bite now. It ain't gotta be like bougies or Miss Booties, both of whom have amazing, voluptuous booties. Your small booty, i.e. smoothie, i.e. SMOOTY, i.e. smoothie, is the perfect size to justify why on the back of your velour sweatpants is bedazzled the word juice. Now, granted, you ain't got a prop like Lady 380 to. But trust me when I say to you, what you got is more than enough to drive most men wild and crazy too. Now, your bottom ain't on Black Swan level. But looking at your blossom, I can tell you got petals a beautiful bouquet of bootyful souffle you can put on my face when I'm in the mood for a taste. Now, you may not be thicker than a Snickers, but believe me, you a Reese's. I see 2 peanut butter cups, once that are equally as pleasing. You small frame, but a big stepper. Them hip hips make the grip better. Size 0 to 5, but will sit there to excite and ride a big fella. You a little booty truth teller. And if you caught that name, then you tell her. I already know them slim, melanated, thick thighs are as smooth as Nutella. Under the weather, shit, squeezable, eatable booty cheeks always makes the mood better. Believe me, I love her easy, like Sunday mornings on a witch. Y'all had plenty of her dancing on the ceiling all night long, singing hello. Asking is it her I'm looking for every time she sees me. Did y'all catch that scheme? That was like 5 round witchy zone. It's crazy. This poetry community is beautifully blessed with bootylicious booty cheeks. All shapes and sizes for those who like a variety of booty meats. To my little booty cuties, I see you being all that you can be. And when you toot that, I want to call you Tootie from the way you toot the booty cheeks. Truthfully, sometimes the booty be better for better grippage. That's why y'all deserve honor and recognition, celebration, and special interest. Less niche don't make you less feeling. Less thigh meat don't make you less appealing. Your body deserves the same praise as the melanated thick thighs and superstars previously mentioned. But more importantly than that, all you deserve a round of claps, no pun intended, as a way of honoring your existence. Because whether booty big or small, all y'all deserve applause just for being women. Thank y'all. Thank you so much for my poetry. Stop video photo number 2. Stop that train. I'm going to say that's okay. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. If you celebrating your delicious girl, get up on your damn feet. Turn that up, feet. Turn that up, feet. Y'all make it
Clap it up for the poets. And what about now? My name is Zach Blunt. You can follow me at XACAPLUNT. Zach Blunt with every J. Right about now, double and poetry. I hope y'all enjoy the show. We'll be back here same time, same place next week. Y'all have a fantastic night. We'll see y'all next time.
The funk soul brother, check it out, damn. Funk soul brother, funk soul brother, check it out, damn. Funk soul brother, funk soul brother, funk soul brother, funk soul brother, check it out, damn. Funk soul brother.
Right after that, right on. Great. The gate there. I don't. If they make things, wait there. Wait after. Wait. That would be. I'm not paying for that. Hey, it's our.
Well, you're here a little bit.
I mean, I
I'm gonna break it down. We're gonna figure it out.
I've been doing that too.
So stop the fix, bro. Everybody clean up these stairs right quick and then break bread. Stop it up.
I was saying, two days. Y'all need to look up. Okay, I got first of all, yeah. Hey,
Oh,
yeah.
let's go.
I got bids. Yeah. Manager partners.
Okay.
That's all.